Good evening. Welcome to, well, it's a beer review. This is a 7.5% out of 10, and this is probably going to be quite a short part. And I say that every time, and then it's not a short part. So, this is, what do you think you're going to get here? This is called Three Mountains, and the beer's not called that. It's called Saison. Well, actually, it's not actually called anything. That's just the branding on it. Now I have this quite often, but like not this flavor. This brand I get quite a bit, and I've done reviews on the other two that I get. The yellow one I get quite often, and this is fresh and floral. So this is basically a summer beer, I think. It's from That's what I'm gathering. There's a light honey taste. That makes my mouth water. So, okay, I was going to say, if it doesn't explode, I'll be shocked. I have had this for a while. But I might be okay. Okay. I almost want to say this is the last one I'm going to record before I go away to America, but it probably isn't. Okay, so I have a topic to talk about today, and it's music actually. Um, so I've started doing music, and I've even opened up a second YouTube channel just for music. Um, and I found this amazing website called Suno. Which you might have heard. Some people might have heard of it. It's a So it's this website that does um, it creates AI music, but like you put in prompts and it creates AI music. Um, the the vocals sound terrible if you have vocals, but I like to use it for instrumentals because what I do is, well, I generate the song through AI, and then I start writing lyrics for the song that I have generated, and like that, um, I, I I get songs. Now, the first one I released called Darkness. That that song I had already written like way back, like several years ago, and it's about my battle with depression, and battle that I think I have now successfully won. So, but yeah, that's been a long time coming. It's I've always had it ready, but I've never really had the opportunity to make it a thing. But then with this new website, it became possible. Because I'm not a musician, I don't play any instruments yet. I do want to in the future, but that's not a priority for me right now. It's like a medium priority. Um, Top priorities are holiday house, in that order. So that's this year basically planned out. Um, Whether I find a house this year is going to be interesting as well. But yeah, I'm I'm really enjoying writing like lyrics to these songs, and then I really enjoy singing them. I I, I do love it. I love doing it, and I'm terrible at it. But if I'm terrible at something, but I'm enjoying doing it, then I'm still right to be doing it. Is the way I see things. Right, so let's give this beer a try. there was immediately something. There was immediately a sweet taste. You taste the honey in it right at the start, but then that kind of subsides. Kind of ends with quite a harsh, bitter taste. But I think the combination actually works. If you like imperials or like harsher beers, let's say, you might like this actually. It's not sour. It's it's very bitter, but like I guess it's bitter in a soury way, but without it actually being sour. If that makes sense. Mm. Oh, I actually like that. It feels like I shouldn't like it. It feels like I shouldn't like the aftertaste because it's very weird and it's very strong the aftertaste. But I actually do like it. I really like it. Hmm, it's different. This this bit. Oh my god! Wow, my words. I guess it's getting a high grade for effect. Not even done the stand-up test. I've not had enough yet. Um, it's actually not as strong as like some of the previous bits I've done. But yeah, this might actually be the review that releases the week after I'm back from holiday. However, okay, there's going to be you might have already seen it. I'm going to talk about it now that it doesn't get. I'll tell you what. I'll make sure this one goes out next week, the week before. Um, so I'm gonna do a live beer review uh, over in America. I might actually do it as a YouTube live, um, if I may, from my phone. And yeah, so this that could be interesting. Oh, I actually could. I actually could. Oh, that would be great. I released that as a live. Oh, yes. Oh my god. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'm gonna release a YouTube live for the first time ever and from my phone. And so it's gonna be with all my friends in New Jersey. Um, I'm also gonna record some beer reviews over in Seattle as well. I'm gonna see what I can find, what I can find in the shop. Um, although they can't have to be cans because I won't have a bottle opener there. I'm not taking one with me. Um, gonna be interesting. they might have they might have one in the hotel. I mean, the hotel's got semi self catering. It's got a microwave. That's it. It's got my microwave sink to wash up, and that's about it. Um, so I have to see when I get there how much I'm going to be relying on restaurants, how much I'm going to be relying on like making stuff. Um, which considering microwave, there's not much that you make. It's just like stuff that you buy. But I'll have to see what they've got over there. That's actually something I'm quite interested in. Like, what's the eating going to be like over there? Because I've never actually done shopping in another country other than the UK and France. Never. Like me personally, I've never done it. So that's going to be interesting. What do I get? I'm going to be one of those people that are in the shop for hours. like working out what I get, like looking at ingredients as well, and then wondering what they is, looking up on my phone like a tourist. My colleagues in France, the I do hope they see that live, or at least some of them see it. That'd be hilarious. Um, I'd love that. But okay, that would be perfect. Is if they were live in my chat whilst I'm recording this beer review, and wait, hang on. So, oh no, okay, it won't be at the same exact time because the same exact time will be like 10 in the morning. So, um, so it'll be like, oh, it will be Friday. It will be Friday night. Like maybe, but maybe Saturday. It might release on a Saturday. Who knows? I'm gonna bring stuff back as well to review from America. So that's not gonna be relevant to any of my colleagues. So yeah. Can I say effect? This is a 6.5. Effect was I on okay. I have to assume I'm absolutely starving right now. That might be the only reason. Yeah, I'm gonna be eating quite soon. So yeah. So for effect for this one, I'd actually give it a 10 normally. But I'm on a very empty stomach, so I'm not giving it a 10. I'm downgrading that a bit. The taste is. Guess if you like this kind of taste, is pretty good. Um, it's the problem. Okay, the problem I have with this is that it's crushable. Which crushable typically I give lower grades to anything that's crushable, because well, I mean it if it's crushable, it means that you don't want to savor the beer, which means it's kind of not as good. But I think I'm being hypocritical. I think I've like downgraded stuff before. Now, my initial thought would be to give this a 7 out of 10. I'm actually still going to give it a 7 out of 10. It may be just that I'm in the mood for a beer. It may have just been the day I've had and the fact that I fancied having a beer. Got audited at work today. Honestly, the nicest auditor I think I've ever met. Like, made more jokes than I do when I'm not audited. Like they actually invited me to their side of the desk when my supervisor is in front. I'm like, and I sat between them, and my supervisor is like in front of me, and I'm just thinking, okay, what question do I ask? I felt like the auditor, uh, but I could audit people actually. I have a freaking amazing attention to detail. Yeah, that went well. I that was really my first like trial by fire, because I was so heavily like audited on that, but still like couldn't have had nicer people do it. So this worked. This worked and it went well. I mean, the thing is, we've got our house in order, so there's if we get audited, there's nothing for them to find that's out of place because we have already got our house in order. So yeah, there's that. um, yeah, it's more like it was more practice for me, like to know if I can cope under pressure. Do I know my stuff? That kind of thing. Anyway, that's going to be it for today, and yeah, I will see you in the next beer review.